Hey there. So, in one of my recent videos like this, I talked about how to come up with pricing for private yoga lessons. And a lot of people reached out to me and said that they had a sense of what they felt like they should be charging based on cost of living in their area, their training, their experience, and they felt like they just emotionally were not comfortable. They were having trouble charging what they felt like on an intellectual level they knew they were worth. And that's language I hear a lot from teachers. It's they would either say I'm having trouble charging what I'm worth, or they would say to other teachers, make sure you charge what you're worth, know your worth, and it's common language. So I just want to plant some seeds in terms of language for how we might think about this. So I'd like to suggest a shift in the language that we use to talk about money and pricing and private yoga. So it's not what you are worth, although I know what you mean when you say that. But you as a person are a human being worthy of the sun and the moon and all the love that you have space for in your heart. And so I think, and that doesn't need to get complicated by being tied up with money and what you charge for your services. So it's really a semantic issue. It's not that you were saying different things, but I think if what you mean is I'm having trouble charging the appropriate price of this product, then that's a different thing. And we can address that more directly if we actually just say what it is. Like I'm saying, I hear yoga teachers all the time say my worth when what they mean is the cost of a session. And I just think we can shift that a bit. So I think if we are able to separate any issues that we have, which many people struggle with this. So, embodying our highest and biggest self, separate that because that's something that we'll be working on for a long time. That's like the journey. That's our work here. So I'd like to separate that and like continue to have those struggles and continue to do that inner work. And I'd like that to be separate from how we price our offerings. And when we separate that, then I think the better off we and our students will be. So when we replace the phrase my worth with the price of the product, it may seem kind of simple and insignificant, but I think it might help us keep the boundaries of our money nice and strong and clear. And I wonder if you just take the emotional, inner self-confidence, self-worth, that struggle that you may be having would and just do that work separately from the way that you price your sessions. And I think then it'll be easier to just, if you just use the language like this is how much the product costs. This is the range that people pay for this product in this area. This product is worth X amount of money because it's created and taught by a teacher who has this amount of experience. And just take the emotions out of it, and like make it quantifiable. Try to separate your emotional self from the price of your sessions as much as you can. And then I don't know, my hope is that you'll have an easier time charging appropriately for your sessions while you are on the other side continuing to do their inner work to really embody the worth that you can and that you should. So let me know what you think about that shift in language, if you find it helpful, and what other questions are coming up. Okay, bye for now.